race of the evening, July 29th, 2013. And we're at the beautiful Bakersfield Speedway in Oildale, California. And it's going to be heat number 1 for the American stocks on this warm night, 106 degrees currently. They just had to give the track some water. It was thirsty. And these drivers getting it ready. We are 1 to go at the line. On the pole in this one, the number 17, Tracy Childress. To her outside, Ethan Dotson in the 74 machine. Brian Childress in the 44. Mark Irwin in the 99B. And rounding out the field, the 64 of Eric Silvius. Here we go. 5 cars in this first heat for the American stock. 17 strong for this evening. And like I said, it's a warm one. So these drivers, thank you the crowd, thank you the drivers for showing up. We go green. And you see that there's plenty of water on this track. But that's going to change very shortly. This, like I said, it's a hot day. You're going to see the track dry up in probably just a few races, to be honest. Out front, Tracy Childress, Silvius in the wall. Did that bring any major damage? Doesn't look like it, but he's driving the car and I'm just watching. Mark Irwin gonna try to go to his inside down the back straightaway. And not able to get it done. Ethan Dotson, winner of the main event last time out, barely edging Tyler Irwin. And here's your battle for the lead. Battle up front here. Brian Childress in the second spot, running the high groove. Tracy Childress in the lead, running right in the middle. And Silvius all over the back bumper. Your leader around. Tracy Childress right in the center of the track. No caution. Man, she just spun it out all by herself. Innocent spin, but it cost big time. And she drops to 4th, and she is this far back from your leader, Brian Childress. Like I said, the track is slick, but you can already see it drying up. More slick on the high side. Maybe she just got caught up there, put a wheel in the wrong spot. Battle for the second spot. Silvius looking to the inside of Dotson down the back straightaway. There'll be 2 Dotson contact. I was just going to mention Miranda Dotson will be in the pink and white 74. Ethan, you're second in points in that number 74 machine. There was some contact, and it looked like Silvius did the gentleman move. White flag is out. They're going to be catching up. They are. They being the leader. Brian Childress. Is he going to lap Mark Irwin or not? Depends on how friendly Brian Childress is. Into turn number 3 and 4. The checkered flag in the air. Brian Childress wins heat number 1. Dotson, Silvius, Childress, Tracy Childress, and Mark Irwin rounding out this one in the first heat. Heat race number 2, Miranda Dotson in the 74, Tyler Irwin, the 72, Kevin Johnston in the 22 machine, Perry Alderman the 52, 59 Mike Hill Jr., and rounding out the field, that'd be Marcus Wancombe. Here we go, racing. Alderman with a sideways start. He slips back to the back. Irwin up high, almost collecting the wall. Hill slideways, hanging on to it. We're racing in the mud. Depends on which line you're in. Miranda Dotson has the right line in mind, and she's leading this one. In the smallest car, the biggest car of the division. But hey, sometimes that could work in your favor. Johnston in the second spot, the 22K machine. And Hill wants to point it towards victory lane. He just did it at the wrong lap. Here it is, top 3 in the screen. with Wonkum in the 3rd spot. And then these two are the ones that are battling it out pretty heavy right now for the 4th position. Mike Hill Jr., you saw him struggling early in this one. We're on lap number 3. They'll hit 4 at the line, which is happening right now. And Alderman in the wall is amazingly, that could have been so much worse. I have no idea. You saw what I saw. That car just hooked. And we have another car off. 22K, Kevin Johnston. His car just off pace. He might have hit the wall over in turn 2. It looks like he did, and confirmed. That car is not liking life right now. The right front, look at that thing. Completely bent. The right front pushed in. Here's your top 2 on track right now. Johnston was in the 2nd spot at the time of the crash. And Alderman coming from the corner. I don't think he was on the track. I think he was in the grandstands at one point. Perry Alderman, is he going to survive the last lap and stay on the lead lap, or is Miranda going to just take charge? She's driving through turns 3 and 4, and she's going to let him stay on the lead lap, but she's going to win this one. Marcus Wonkum in the 2nd spot, and Hill bringing it home 3rd. Here it is, heat race number 3. Starting out this race night right with the American stocks. The most expensive division. No, I'm joking. But definitely one of the most exciting. Matt Lewis, your points leader, starts you on the pole to his outside. That is Cody Sly, this 27. Tara Childress. Darren McKenzie in the number 65 Lincoln. And Chris Settlemeyer in the 84 Great Pumpkin. That was a miniature pumpkin, and then they just added water. And it's amazing how those things grow. I'm joking because Settlemeyer used to race, and probably still does, mini stocks. And now he hopped into an American stocks, which is 3 times the size. McKenzie and Settlemeyer, you saw what I saw. I thought McKenzie was going to catch some wall, and leading lap 1 is Lewis. Sly in the 25 machine. Unfortunate for those that don't know or did not buy a DVD, Cody Sly broke. I'm not joking you. Broke during the pace laps of the last race. McKenzie just touched the wall a little bit out of turn number 4. Cody Sly, I'm sorry, backed him. Drive shaft fell out during the pace laps, and now, oh! Tara Childress in the fence. You saw that at the top of the screen. We're going to show a replay, but Tara Childress in the wall hard over in turns numbers 3 and 4. And that 27 machine, I imagine, has got some pretty significant damage to the right front. And what I was going to say, I'll wrap this up quickly. Sly, the trailing arm basically broke off or fell off. The drive shaft fell out right after a wonderful trophy dash that you can find on YouTube. Unfortunate. He was going to be a fast one last race. I think he's going to go for redemption. Tara Childress, what was I just saying? Significant damage? American stocks have no idea what damage is. We'll be back. Restart lap number 3. Here it is. Restart lap number 3. We go green. Mighty Matt Lewis is the nickname they have for that 55, your reigning champion in the American stocks, battling Cody Sly and Settlemeyer in the 84. McKenzie is the only one left on track after these 3. Aaron McKenzie in that 460 big block Lincoln. Love to see it. And I love that they painted it up Starsky and Hutch style. The fans definitely getting a kick out of this. Definitely with this racing here as well. Top 3 under a blanket down the front straightaway. But it's going to be hard to, what was I going to say? I was going to say it's going to be hard to catch up to Matt Lewis. But Cody Sly with a great run out of turn number 2. He was looking high down the back straightaway, looking low out of turn 4. 2 laps left to go. Settlemeyer touching the wall down the front straightaway, but that didn't slow down that 84 a bit. Chris Settlemeyer, he's going to put his name... never mind. He's popping and choking and pulling off. I was going to say Chris Settlemeyer is going to put his name up for the bidding to try to win this one. It's Sly and Lewis into turn 3 and 4. Lewis is going to lead and take the checkered flag in heat race number 3. Sly in second spot, and Darren McKenzie rounds out this one. Heat race number 1 for the H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stocks. And the number 56 machine, that is Matt Wonkum. 2 is outside the 32, Tina McGowan. Row 2 has Aaron Stewart in the 37, new car. And the 01 of Tina Childress. Austin Manzella in the 04, 79C. The Fireball, Cody Chambers, and rounding out the field in this one will be the 26, Steven Johnson. We are 1 to go at the line. I spoke to Tina McGowan very, very briefly as she was walking by me. I said, "Did you leave the bad luck at home?" And she goes, "I hope so." Past 2 races, Low Budget TV's been out here. In fact, the past 2 races that she's been in here, actually past 2 races, she's been up front the whole race except for the last part of it. So hopefully she can show all the cards and not have to fold in this one. Manzella, I saw at the Speedway Market getting 2 Mountain Dew, so you know he's going to be all jacked up on Mountain Dew. In this one, we go green. And we're going to go 3 wide in turn 1 and 2. Manzella to the inside of Stewart. Stewart catching the piece of Childress in the 01. 3 wide again through turns 3 and 4. It's going to be McGowan leading lap 1. Wonkum, Childress, Stewart, and Manzella. Steven Johnson. Fireball around in turn 2. And we're still throwing it down the back straightaway. Another 3 wide. Steven Johnson to the inside of Tyler Johnson's number 01 machine, 3 wide with contact, and I don't know how they saved it. This is dirt track racing at its finest, and this is what you expect when you see hobby stocks anywhere, but especially at the Bakersfield Speedway. Meanwhile, McGowan up front in that 32 machine. Second spot battle, Stewart to the inside of Wonkum. And the battle continues, but out of turn number 4, it'll be Stewart taking your second spot. Field now officially spread out, single file. And I don't want to try to jinx it, but once again, McGowan out front in another hobby stock night. Aaron Stewart having all kinds of issues throughout the week trying to get this car ready to rock and roll. They're putting a motor in during the week. The lift broke, the motor fell, busted the distributor, and whatever else was the issue. And then come yesterday, they spent all day at an exhaust shop trying to get the car running. Today, they were spending all day just trying to put weight in the machine so it can be legal for weight. Out of turn number 4, Tina McGowan will win heat race number 1 in the hobby stock. Stewart off to a good start tonight in the second spot, and Wonkum in the 56, rounding out your top 3. Heat race number 2 for the hobby stocks. The 79-year-old now of Ralph Cook in the number 78 machine will start them away. Mike Bully, Tim Delsid, Lloyd Wren Jr., Chad Johnson, and John McKinley. And we are racing here. Down the back straight over they go. Mike Bully, your early leader, he's slideways. Here comes Cook to the inside. And Lloyd Wren Jr., winner of the past 2 hobby stock events. Chad Johnson throwing it down low, and he will pass Cook to get into third spot and attempt to make a pass for the lead if they were to go 3 wide. Bully out front again, lap number 3, 2. And I'm ahead of myself. Lloyd Wren Jr. out of turn 2, taking the lead with Johnson in pursuit. Here comes Bully to the inside. Cook slipping back from his pole start. And Johnson with a run in a turn number 1. But you see the high line momentum working for Lloyd Wren Jr. in the number 87 machine. Great battle in the hobby stocks. Last race it was a 3 wide battle. This race is a battle for the lead. And watching Chad Johnson storm through the field with Wren and Bully in pursuit. Battle for the lead into turns 1 and 2. But Wren with the advantage down the back straightaway. On exit, he storms that car with the momentum, but Chad Johnson on a mission right now. And he throws it into the corner. Dust flying, but Wren again having the momentum down the back straightaway. Dirt track racing at its finest, hobby stocks. If you opened up a dictionary, you'd see this video playing. If only they had those dictionaries when I was in school. Lloyd Wren Jr., are we going to see 3 for 3 in the past 3 races? It's going to be a fantastic battle just like this one. Lloyd Wren Jr. going to be winning heat race number 2 over Chad Johnson and Bully. That's your top 3. What a main event this is shaping up to be. And for the mid-cow fabrication, IMCA Modifieds. We've got 13 cars total in the pits for these machines, and we're getting ready to go heat racing. Starting out the night on the pole, the 17N Steve Nolan, the 11X Rick Childress Jr., Robbie Sawyer, Cody Laney, Larry Hood, Robbie Brandt, and Steve Bowles in the 14B. 3 wide, by almost 3 wide. All the competitors in this one under a blanket. And they are definitely cuddling on lap 1. Childress, the outlaw, out front. Nolan spinning out in front of the field, and everybody doing a great job to avoid. That extends Childress's lead right now. Hood to the inside of Sawyer. Now Laney to the inside of Hood. Battle for the 3rd spot. Robbie Brandt coming back out here in the number 37 machine. The last time he was out here, he was very disappointed with the race car he brought, hoping that it would work, but it didn't. So he brought the right car out here, and he's ready to go play. Cody Laney, a winner out here in a top finisher at Fast Lap Indoor Karting's left turn race. Laney providing the slick track action. Steve Bowles in the 14B machine. And we've got a battle for the 2nd spot, Hood and Sawyer. Here on lap number 5. Make it 6 at the line, 2 to go. Childress leading this one. White flag is out. And the Henderson yellow flag is out for Robbie Brandt. Bill Henderson Racing, number 11X. So this will be interesting here as we go green and white for the restart, lap number 7. Here we go. This will be an interesting finish to the first heat for the modifieds. We go green. The Outlaw's been leading them. But does Sawyer or Hood have anything up their sleeves? Checkered flag at the ready by the flag man. Into turn 3. Sawyer makes the charge, but not able to get there. Childress taking the checker. Sawyer and Hood rounding out your top 3 with Laney right there. It'll be an interesting main event. Heat race number 2 up next. Here we go. Another heat race for the modified. Scott Gatson will lead you away. The 22C, Michael Johnson. 2J, Justin Schweitzer. The 51, Brian Clark. Rob Sanders in the 10A. And rounding out this one, 15B, Brad Pounds. Brad was the winner of the last main event out here 2 weeks ago, July 13th. And Johnson, your early leader in this one. Scott Gatson, that's interesting. It looks like the bottom groove, as he's a prime example of it, is just dried up and no traction. No forward bite on that 29 machine. You saw him and the 51 of Clark slip into the back. The guys running the high side are the ones that's really making the time. Johnson out front. Schweitzer and Sanders. Sanders dusting the car off and bringing it out here to the Bakersfield Speedway. Battle for the 3rd spot. Pounds and Sanders duking it out down the back straightaway into turn 3. Continues with Johnson though. He's out front, but here comes Schweitzer. Battle for the 3rd spot. Pounds making the pass to the inside of Sanders. Schweitzer looking for a way around Johnson. Side by side for the lead. And Schweitzer will make the pass. Looked like he snookered old Johnson going into turn 1. Johnson making the move to the inside, side by side again, with Johnson sideways. Pounds having to check up. White flag is out. Johnson's car really starting to handle all over the place, it seems, as of late, or maybe overdriving it, but out of turn 4, Schweitzer will take the checker. Johnson and Pounds rounding out your top 3. The second heat of the modifieds.